Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Have you enjoyed your bento already? Hello, I think I met some of you before. Yeah? Okay. Very happy to see all your faces. Yeah? And I think the purpose of the event today is that we very luckily invited four of very diverse background and experience of their working experience in Taiwan. And definitely, I think most of you, I think all of them, right? All of them should be knowing you. No?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Did you guys come
For the ones who know Shay, please raise your hand. Only very few of them. Okay.
I worked in the OSSS office.
Yeah.
I don't come up all the time, but if you came to our office for application, then you might see me sometimes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to have a quick introduction to myself. Okay, my name is Leslie. I'm the CEO of RTDF Future. Currently, RTDF Future is the operator of this building. I mean, for the program, soft and hardware parts. So basically, right now, this is an extremely, I would say, extremely friendly and welcoming environment for all of you. For all kinds of, for example, if you have some projects that you are looking for someone that maybe can offer some supports, that's what we can say. We don't necessarily review your things, but we will look at maybe the things that is coming up for your next milestone, and we will see if there are any, if there's any help that we can offer. Okay, so that's basically, I think, the thing that you have to know about RTDA Future. So if you feel like having a chat or just come over to ask a few questions or something, that just feel free. Okay, so the reason that we are called RTDA Future is that we care about your future. Okay? It's more like a new tagline for us. Okay, and I will introduce Paula. Okay, Paula is the community manager for RTDA Future. And also you will see Chloe over there. Okay, if you need some kind of help, for example, like personal portraits, if you are going to the interview and you need immediately a really beautiful personal portrait for free, you can also come to us. Yeah, if you are NCKU students, definitely just ask. And also we have over there, I think we have Yo-Yo. Okay, Yo-Yo basically is in charge of most of the projects. For example, the industry, academia, and also student initiative projects that will be her major mission. And finally, there's another, there's our chief community manager, and also for the media and campaign, there will be Alice, who is also the main organizer for today's events. So if you have any idea coming up for gathering some kind of community issues or the things that you try to learn together, so you can come for Alice. And I'm sure all of them can be well communicating with you. I think that's pretty, not the actual communication, but in language-wise, I would say. Sometimes the actual communication just got in trouble. Yeah, and for this part, I would like to introduce today's first speaker, Shay. Do you want to say more about yourself?
Oh,
yeah.
Hi. I'm a Malaysian, and I've been here in Taiwan 4 years study and 2 years working. My first job is in NCKU OIA, and that's basically about me. Yes. Finding my first job, it's very hard because my graduation stuck in COVID-19. Yeah, there's no graduation ceremony for me, so I take photo of myself in my room, yeah, with my graduation, the uniform. Yeah, I take picture by myself. So sad. Yeah, that's.
You can take another one. Yeah, you can come here to take another one. We can take really good ones for you.
No, expired. The feeling is different.
Okay. So they are the lucky ones. At least they can be here, like
yeah.
physically.
Your family can come, my family cannot come.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
So
okay.
sad.
You can go to your families. You can maybe get one. You can steal one gong and just go back to Malaysia.
No.
No, you can't. Okay.
Study for
Yeah.
master.
Yeah. Oh, study for master. Okay. So that's one very good.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So then I'm going to introduce Chen Xuan. Are you sure you are not Taiwanese?
Yes, I'm not Taiwanese，但是我的中文讲得很像台湾人。
Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm Chen Xuan. You can call me Clement. I'm staying for Taiwan in 13 years already. So I just get my PR this year. Yeah, permanent residency this year. So this is also my first full English talks in Taiwan in 13 years. So
Really?
if you can't understand what I'm saying, I can say in Chinese and you Google it, okay? Maybe this
Yeah,
better.
actually, for this lecture, what is really weird is that most of them ask to speak in Chinese. And I say, no, we still have to be really careful we should be really care about our audience. Yeah.
Sure, so
And by
maybe
the way, I'm
Google.
Taiwanese lah.
Yeah, my major is Chinese literature. So Chinese good is makes sense, right?
Yeah, not necessarily. I met some people who had an English major,
Sure.
still having the problem. Yeah. But I just saw that if you look at that, Chen Xuan right now is a marketer, makeup lecturer, cross-border e-commerce partner. Okay, that's a really wide range. That would say that consists of his own personal like passion, talents, and her pursuit, and also the really like intellectual and also professional aspects.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because this is interesting. Beside my main business, I'm afraid I have no money in Taiwan. Right?
That's so true. Yeah, okay. So next one, I'm going to introduce, that's Axie, right? You're Axie. Okay, yeah, Axie. Okay. Axie Yang. So you are Chinese from Vietnam.
Yes.
Do we call Sinophones, right? The overseas Chinese.
No, my father was born in Vietnam. Yeah, he Guangdong.
Oh, okay.
So my mother is Vietnamese. Yeah.
Ah.
So I'm Chinese Vietnam in Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
My nationality in Vietnam.
Okay. So anything to share at the very beginning?
So I live in Taiwan about 4 years. Study master 2 years, then working 2 years. Yeah. So no, I live in Taipei. Yeah, I live
Right
in
now,
Taipei.
I know what you are trying to say is that you really want to speak Mandarin. I can feel that. Yeah. I can actually translate for you if you want.
Actually, last time I live in Malaysia 2 years, so I also use English. but after come to Taiwan, I only use Chinese.
I see. That already answer, I think, quite because we have the question gathered at the very beginning of these events. I think language is definitely the problem that a lot of people have been asking. But I think 3 of them can totally kind of show you some kind of answer for those questions. But maybe we can ask the final speaker, Christy. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Christy and I've been here in Taiwan for almost 7 years, including 4 years of university. And my last job is a copywriter, and now I work as a PM in Bank Sino Park. Hi guys.
Okay, thank you. What? No, you just say it.
What? You have a question for me?
No, I will be asking the questions later. Okay, but I think for the purpose for today is that actually I would like to ask you why you join the events. What's the question? Just deep in your heart. Just what? Just don't tell me. I would say the bento will definitely a huge just one thing. But what's the question in your heart? What do you want to know? Otherwise, I'm going to ask someone I know. What's your question? What's your question? Louder, louder. You almost forgot? Really? Is that the early dementia or something?
And you just fill the form. Oh.
Okay, so Shay.
Oh, she said she's just curious about this event, and she saw the speaker, the post of the speakers, so she wants to know a bit more about.
Yeah, so which one would you be most interested? Come on,
choose
just
wisely.
what? Difficult for you to choose one of them.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So for anyone who has a specific question for a specific person, please. Yes.
Supposedly, the company must answer you about the salary. So,
Do you mean how do you negotiate?
Oh.
Negotiate the salary. Okay, so four of you, have you ever negotiated your salary? Yet? Yes. Okay, so for someone who has really confirmed, because banking industry is definitely the place where the salary must be negotiated.
Okay, at first you must do some research about the range, right? And then it will depend on your interview process and your ability. Yeah, it may be for example, your job position, the range is 35 to 40K. But you think you deserve higher, then you can negotiate with that and show your ability or your some experience in school or the school activity that you attended. Yeah.
internship would be more adding points for you to negotiate if you have internship experience.
Yeah.
I think wherever you did your internship, because that's the fact, because you experience through the process, so you can speak that up and be confident in your ability. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another comparison. We have Fan Ying over there. Fan Ying, do you need to negotiate your salary? She is Taiwanese and she worked here, also in Sinopac. Let's see. Yeah, she can speak perfectly in English. Yeah, just let her answer.
She's asking.
See,
for
I never
translate.
follow any itinerary or agenda. Yeah. Oh, nice. Do you negotiate your salary?
我没有谈判薪水怎么办？
No, she didn't. She didn't negotiate her salary. Okay. So the situation is more like the Taiwanese didn't negotiate the salary, but the foreigners does. Interesting. Okay.
Except for me, I don't negotiate as well.
You
I
don't-
didn't know that I could negotiate
Yeah.
because I don't have confidence in myself, and I think it's quite a pity. Because for me, I think having a job here is already very hard. So my confidence level dropped down very low, and I underestimate myself, and I didn't negotiate with the company. But with NCKU, it's quite different because it's a university. But if I'm going to like other industries like sports, like gym, because I major in sports, yeah. So I've been to various companies like World Gym, the big company, but they are not willing to send my application. Too bad for them, and
Yeah. It's
I
their
never
loss.
negotiate. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have you. And you really study in sports?
Yeah, I studied in sports.
So cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my passion. Yeah.
I do believe that most of the industries in Taiwan, actually, it's about the negotiation, and but it comes in very different. It depends on which level you. I would say which phase you are in your kind of like your career path. Usually, for example, like a lot of like huge organizations, they already set up the certain rank or standard. Like for someone, it's more like like the jumping house. It's that you're gonna finish the first one, second one, third one, fifth one, and then when you finish that, you didn't see the next step. Okay, for those columns, they were designed for those ones who didn't really pay attention to what's next. But I think for most of you, from my experience, that you actually leave home really early because you come here for university, you come here for graduate school, even someone for high school. And that kind of independency and also the way of living and working, I would say that's actually the best quality and capability in yourself. And that kind of differentiate you from the really current, I would say, workforce among the markets. And well, that's also be the one thing that you should be really happy with yourself. That's from my observation, I would say yes. And to answer Shay's kind of to response to that, that's the best quality that I found in most of you. And how about Chen Xuan? Did you, how many negotiations have you gone through to get the permanent residence?
Oh yeah, my first job also I didn't negotiate. I have a very low pay. The 6 years before, my first job is in Kaohsiung, so I traveling every day for a year in Tainan to Kaohsiung for 21K. I do the job for years, and then I changed to NCKU to know Leslie. My paying salary is higher than higher. Now I'm living in Taipei. So after the experience you have more, you can tell your boss what you want, because the PR you need to double than the basic salary, right? If you want to get the ID. So now I just pass over
The double one.
对 yeah.
Okay. You start paying the tax.
But I'm happy for that.
Yeah, okay. So one very, very direct question. Seems like you have all this slash You know, you have all your part-time and also side job and the other things. Is that also legitimate and also okay to have to receive various of income source?
Oh, yeah. Income source is okay, but in government they need, if you are higher in NCKU, so in the NCKU salary must higher double than the basic salary. But you have a side pay or any business, they are not count in.
So it's not about the how much money. It's not about the money how much you make.
Yes.
It's actually about the number how much your company, your employer register to the government.
Yes.
And sometimes you will encounter the situation that they pay you partially. Should I say that? Sometimes I have some experience from the others. It's like they pay you, they register with the minimum salary rates, but then they pay you like your overtime and extra hours by cash. And that's the time for negotiation. How will you negotiate if you face this kind of situation?
I'm going to fire them. Because this is not legal, right? It's illegal in 法律叫什么?
By law.
Yeah, by
It's
law.
illegal.
Yes. So you need to know. You need to fight for yourself. This is not make sense, right? So if you have to know your rights. You have to know the law in Taiwan. And you just have to know why you want to stay here. Because if you like the Taiwan environment or the beautiful image, you will be disappointed. Because Taiwan salary is low. Why, if you want a higher salary, why you don't go Singapore, right? Singapore is friendly in English environment. Taiwan is more friendly in Chinese. Why you want to stay a place?
So why you want to stay?
I have my boyfriend,
For
and
love.
my fiance
For
now.
love. For love. Definitely for love.
Yes. So, but it is not the most reason, because Taiwan is my dream place. I love all of the things. Although low paying, but living here is happier than Malaysia.
Really?
Really?
I thought Malaysia is a really happy place.
Depends. Okay, depends.
Every time when
Everyone
I
is
had a bak kut teh, I
different.
had a good time.
You guys know bak kut teh?
Bak kut teh is nice.
Bak kut teh
No,
in
they don't.
English.
Anyone from Malaysia? Singapore? The neighbor of Singapore and Malaysia?
Thailand,
Thailand?
Indonesia?
No? Indonesia?
Indonesia.
Oh,
You know bak kut teh?
but halal, not halal.
Oh, it's not halal. Sorry. The food is not halal.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm
This
so
is
sorry.
gone too far. Okay.
Yeah,
Bak
I'm
kut
so
teh is
sorry.
not halal.
It's not.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we have to come back to the actual question. Yeah? So, one question for Axie.
Yes.
Why you stay in Taiwan?
Why?
Yeah.
Stay in
Sometimes it just happened. Also for love? No way.
No.
No.
Because I love Taiwan environment more than Vietnam.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just my thought because Taiwan environment is I think Vietnam environment a little bit
Polluted. The
Yeah,
environment
yeah,
is
yes.
polluted
Yes.
more in Vietnam.
We got polluted too. Only somewhere you didn't see.
Yeah, when
No,
the
we
first,
saw.
the first
Actually,
time I come to
the
Taiwan.
situation is that Taiwan got polluted, but we find a way to hit it or just try to bury it already. Just that's somewhere you didn't see.
Actually, I talk to Taiwan people because Taiwan environment not polluted. They also, huh? No, Taiwan very polluting.
Now we got scientific ways to waive all those debts. There must be some students from the engineering school. That's what they learn. Anyone from engineering school? Yeah? So anyone who does this kind of research related to pollution or the kind of like soil wash or something, that's really famous for NCKU actually. Yeah. We kind of like revitalize the things. So what happened in Taiwan, I think most of them has been kind of being revitalized already. Yeah, so 20 years ago, there will be the time for the really peak that you figure out that all those industry cause really like damage to the environment, but it also takes some time to recover. Yes.
Because I think Vietnam is developing country.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe Vietnam next 10 years will be Taiwan now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a quick survey. For those who you have any tiny idea or any kind of thought about staying in Taiwan, please raise your hand. Only one? So the rest of
Really?
you just only came for the Bento, right? You didn't think about, no one, come on, raise your hand, please. No? Yes? Just for any reason that you ever thought about staying in Taiwan. Okay. Yeah? Okay, so, sorry, you were still chewing. Okay, my bad. Okay. You, Mr. Cuba? Have you thought about staying in Taiwan? Yeah? What makes you start thinking about that?
Salary in Indonesia is not really high, and compared to Taiwan, like I think Taiwan is like much higher than Indonesian. So, and then I also study in Taiwan, and why I think this is a great opportunity to find job like here. I think that's a great reason to stay in here.
That's one of my reasons I stayed here. Yeah, the salary is quite low. It's lower than in Taiwan.
Thank you. Myself, Mohammad Rizwan, and this is my third year in Taiwan. So actually, I came to Taiwan during the pandemic, and I'm studying PhD here. And only the Taiwan, I find out that this is only the country he accept that student during the pandemic. Even I apply so many countries and they deny, okay, because of the pandemic, we stop our PhD program. But Taiwan is really well that they say, okay, don't worry, you can come, you have to follow some rules and regulations. And seriously, before it, because this is my 10th year as a foreigner in different countries. I was in Africa, I was in Middle East, and now I am in South China, South Asia. So I find out one thing very good in Taiwan, that it's really accept the expatriate in the social society. Because being an expatriate in any country, the acceptance of yourself in the society is very important. So I really find out very well Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you for the really positive reflection for feedback for the time stay in Taiwan. Hope we didn't let you down in the following years, especially the faculty members of the, no, just kidding. Yeah, try to keep your PhD and graduate as soon as possible. Anyone else? No? Otherwise, we are going to jump from the reason to whether the reason, I mean, we are going to jump from the reason that you stay in Taiwan to a more like personal kind of like reason. Not just reason, just it's kind of the developments. Maybe I'm so also curious about the possibilities that once you, because we always say that beginning, definitely you're gonna kind of cross that chasm. For everything, even for me, I mean, I started to work at my very early 20s. Almost, I started working at 18. And I almost, because of the studying and working period of time is way too long. Okay, maybe just like some of you, if you continue studying, I mean pursuing for a higher degree, higher level of learning, that sometimes your employee usually by the time I finish my graduate school, that my my peer, my classmates already had their second son. You know, that kind of make me feel like, oh no, I'm far away behind. Yeah, but that only matter when that comes to that's your personal choice and what kind of life you want to live. Yeah, so I actually would like to ask about the possibilities that you figure out after you kind of start the first step, and then once you started walking on this pebble and also the trail of the working in Taiwan trail, that what did you find or what make you feel happy? What's the possibility for you? Anything? I would like to have Shay start it first. Don't cry.
Before I got this job, it's quite depressing, but after I got this job, I'm very appreciate that I could have a job, and I work hard and smart, and I'm just grateful to everything because I met good colleagues, good superiors, good boss, and because I'm a foreigner, right? And my job is to serve the overseas students.
Serve.
Yes.
Serve.
Yeah, serve.
Sounds
not
really
like this, but when you come, I can assist you. Yeah.
Okay.
And
help.
Yeah, I help.
Okay.
I help you all, and just with pure and good heart. Yeah, because I don't want to be my job to think like a commercially. I just want to help everyone I can sincerely, because there's a job language barrier with you studying here in NCKU, and I've met with a lot of students who just go to every department and try to communicate and wish their problems are solved. So actually I'm quite welcome all of you. If you want to ask some questions, you can just come to me. And 我要分享什么心得吗？好的心得，坏的。I don't have bad experience in NCKU. Yeah. It's just that I think this is my job in NCKU, despite it's not related to my major. My major is sports, but I think it's a big stepping stone for me to go further, to go higher. Because when you go to a company, you won't stay there forever, right? But I'm very appreciate that I have this opportunity to work here, even though it's not related to my passion and my goal and my dream, but I just live in the moment, and I just believe that if I have greater opportunity, NCKU, this name, NCKU, will be very helpful for me. And as well as your degrees, your diploma, it shows NCKU, right? It's very valuable. So good luck in your exams, and I hope you guys can find your career, whether it's in Taiwan or outside of Taiwan. Yeah.
Thank you for everything you do, for those people you try to look after. Yeah. Okay. How about Chen Xuan?
Oh, okay. in my 4th years in my college, I decided to go back to Malaysia actually, but unfortunately, I met my boyfriend, so this.
So you're stuck here.
yeah. I don't want a long relationship, long distance relationship.
Long distance relationship.
Long distance
Not long
relationship.
You just say, I don't want
Right.
a long-term relationship. It sounds like, oh, okay, yeah.
LDR.
Long distance relationship, right? So I need to plan our future, not just say like Leslie, just walk and go to date and go walk and go to date routine. So I do all the job is I'm afraid if I'm in Taiwan I have no money because I came Taiwan by myself alone, and I work very young. I realized that money is important because after I graduate, I have 3 months to find a job with no money. I have no saving money in my college. 你点头很多是你也认同对不对
3 months.
3 months
Why
to
3 months?
find my first job. I have no paying, no income. I'm very anxious about that. So in the financial tie, I have 8 toes for 3 weeks, and I don't want to go out. I don't want to any social, except the interview. So I have sent hundreds. I have no idea, hundreds of resume without any feedback and response. So the response is you are a foreigner, so we can't hire you because most of the company is small with no
Enough capital.
Yes, capital is not
5.
enough and not stable revenue.
There's a requirement for companies. They need to reach the capital 500K 500万 5 million 5 million capital. The company must meet this requirement so that they could hire you. That's the
And every time when they insist, for example, if they have 5 employees, if they want to add 1 foreigner employee, they need to add another 5 million sales volume. Yeah, so it's like adding up. So every time when they need another 5 Taiwanese employee, and then they will need another 10 million revenue.
Yes.
Yeah, to hire, to afford another, just international staff.
But this is to protect foreigners
Yeah.
from losing their job, because the company, when it's too small, they could 关门叫什么?
What?
They could
shut down? Bankrupt. Yeah.
They could close the company at any time. So foreign, you can.
Yes.
So how about the challenge and opportunity for foreigner without Chinese? Yeah, without Mandarin in Taiwan.
Oh.
I mean the challenge
Without Chinese, using the Chinese language. Actually, should I share this now or later? I found out in, do you know the website 104 job? Before, they have no the special corner for foreigners. Yeah, at my time there's nothing like this. So very fortunate. I saw this recently and I'm very happy about it. And I searched through the job vacancies. I saw that not all companies require the Chinese speaking level. Hidden requirement. There's hidden requirement.
Let me add on a little bit, okay? I always believe that working is actually just one part of your life, okay? With expanding your life experience, you meet your working experience. Otherwise, you won't just bump into or jump into one opportunity, okay? Even no matter how hard you try to look for it, but I believe that 2 years ago, NCKU initiated the LinkedIn program. That's we actually kind of encourage all the graduates and also the faculty members and also the alumni, including the alumni startups, to really link their profile to NCKU. So for your international experience, for me, I think that does really help because I mean at the very first day that I post myself and also my linkage with NCKU, and every time when I just try to go overseas, that I will leave some trace. For example, when I go to all these alumni gatherings, there are really huge ones in Malaysia, and also in Indonesia and also in North America, definitely the ones in Taiwan. But every time when you encounter something that you have to try to link the possibilities, okay, you're gonna tag someone, you're gonna highlight the connection with this greater community. And I would say usually the really quality, the really quality working opportunities, they doesn't really show up like Christmas. Yeah, you got to meet new people. You got to, for example, if you can really think of, just browse your mind. If you can really think of someone really cool, okay? You just feel like it would be really nice to be working with someone like that or to become someone like that. And you have to, the next thing you have to ask yourself is that where is the linkage between you and that person? Okay, and if you start browsing and to see the possibilities, then you started to build your pathway to your career. Yeah, that's one of our really, I mean, we have one alumni who funded one IC company who just got launched in NASDAQ this year. And I just found that this is his way, that he continues looking and also using the community power that he can use. For example, the school he went, and also the community he joined, and also the people who supported him, the endorsers, the sponsors, and also the ventures who invested in him. But he kind of maximizing the whole thing. That kind of makes his, he makes his NASDAQ dream come true. Not just the company itself, but usually there's a really strong like network and also the hidden linkage between people. Yeah, that's my observation. And so about investing in yourself and building the kind of the, from the banking perspective. From Exi? Maybe from Exi. Exi refused to answer question. 你讲中文好了啦。真的真的。Yeah, Shay will help to translate.
Can you repeat your question?
Oh, Chen Xuan just mentioned to start something is difficult enough, but actually to accumulate your capital and also to kind of build the personal portfolio in the foreign country, it isn't easy. But you work in a bank. Isn't this bank's job?
Actually, I got this job not too difficult because I go to the event. Then my banker they want the foreigner employee, so I will come to my bank. So my major is business management. Then the first time I come to my bank is digital banking, the digital banking department. So after 9 months, I will change to IT department. 对，sorry
对
That's yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, but can we just let Axie finish her lines? Yeah, I will just let you finish your question. Sorry.
So when I come to IT department, I got too many challenges because I haven't learned IT before. Yeah. So I come to this department, then I will learn more, then go translate, then read the coding like this. So I will, when I got more experience about the job, the people will see me the different. They will see me the different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think Axie herself even got a little question about why she is in the IT department. Yeah. But actually, I have the answer for her. I think it's about the company strategy. Usually, when we only like look up this way, you only see like yourself and also like your superior, your supervisor, and the things you do. But sometimes the company see the whole talent force, like workforce. It's more like they were deploying their resources. So for one thing, what I can answer you is that the company strategy started to, so it will be totally the same for the rest of you all. It's about whether that company has a certain strategy, tactic, or focus on your country where you are from. If there is, there are tons of opportunities. Even you are not from IT background, you will get into an IT background, IT department. Is that how you feel?
Have achievement now.
Yeah. 你可以说中文，你说中文，你用中文说好了。我觉得你这样好像很别扭。你是很会讲话的人，来快点。
我怕大家听不懂了。
不会，他Shay会帮你翻译，这是他日常的工作，我让他再多做一点。
I'll translate for her.
到 IT 这边就会觉得很有成就感，因为你会做别人，就是可以，就是也是，因为其实我们越南人到这边的话，就是可以做 IT 的，就是不多。我们这边部门就很缺人这样子的，对，所以你可以就同样的跟别人你可以跟别人做不同的事情，那得到是很多成就。但是反而是你要更多的学习，你可以得到这样的一个成就。对，
你是说越南人到这边很少可以争取到 IT 的工作吗？
比较少是在 IT 的领域。
She said after she was transferred to the IT department, she felt a great sense of achievement after learning through the process, and she learned something, right? And she said that Vietnamese doesn't get a lot of opportunities to work in IT section or IT related jobs. So she's quite appreciative for the opportunity. Although in the beginning she's puzzled why she's in the IT department since she's majoring in management, right? Yeah. So, she said the feedback is quite positive because she got the opportunity not a lot of Vietnamese have. So, yeah, that's her answer.
Yeah. Okay. So I will let you ask your question.
Sorry to cut your talk before. So actually my question is, Miss A said that she grabbed any opportunity that she got after she graduated, although it's not her passion. So do you think, is it okay like after we graduate, we just grab any opportunity, although it's not our passion in that job, and then like changing the job after we found it the one that's suitable? Because I heard that in Taiwan, if you're not having the gold card, it's not easy to change one job to another job, especially if you're foreigner, like you need a sponsor or anything. So do you think we just, okay, there's an offer from a company, although it's not my passion, but I just grab it, or I will just like wait and try again to find a good job that is in my passion. So what do you think? What do you think about it? Thank you.
From that time, actually you need to find a job that is related to your major. Like your engineering, then you should find some job that's related to the major. But I got in NCKU with my English ability. Yeah, this is the, you can write, the company can write something like what, that you are specialized in this language, and the company truly needs someone who is good in English, then the Ministry of Labor that approve your work permit. The company must write something incredible to describe your ability, then you can get the job. But if you don't have the ability the company wants, then they couldn't write something for you, and the upper level, they won't approve your applications. Yeah, so, and you can transfer job, but you need to, before you resign your present job, you need to plan and find first the next job before you decide to hand in your resignation letter. Yeah. That's the thing that foreigners in Taiwan needs to keep in mind, because once you quit, then you have half year to find a job. But in the middle of that time, you cannot work part-time. You have no income. So make sure we plan.
You cannot even go to 7-Eleven, right?
No.
No.
You can buy something from 7-Eleven.
Or gas station.
Yeah, but not work.
Oh. You can only spend money.
Yeah, you can spend money.
That's a good strategy. Bravo, Taiwanese government.
Did I answer your question?
Kidding.
So after graduate, you have 6 months time to find a job. But it would be good if you find the job you want in that first 6 months. So for another option that you said, can I find any job I see, then I transfer later. But my advice is that it's best if you can find your first job is the job that you want. Yeah, so that you don't have to go through the transfer process. It's quite
I think there's a
tiring for foreigners.
I mean, right now the communication, I feel like actually the company should write down your best practice will be communication, not language. You know, communication is a truly like a talent or gift, a skill set, but language is just a tool, right? So from the communication, I can totally understand why you do this job in OIA and does it so well, because you listen to the question and you figure out what will be the problematic or the actual question in her mind, and you try to dig it out.
Because I really went through the process, so I understand from your point of view. Yeah.
Yeah. But that question, well, I will just lead it to Christy. You mentioned about whether you want to stay in Taiwan.
Yeah, actually my first job is, I was about to graduate, but I don't know my passion or my dream job in mind. So, but there was a question from my ex-boss because I was doing a pastime at the time. So she asked me that, why don't you find a job in Taiwan to get familiar to the culture and know the working environment instead of going back to Vietnam? And then I thought it was a good idea, because if I choose to get back to Vietnam, at that time the salary is higher. like about 40 or 50K. Yeah, but I think I choose stay in Taiwan is because I thought that I would spend 4 years in university to get the knowledge, right? And like the culture and the style here. So I maybe can find a job and know some working environment and know how their working style and get some experience. Yeah. So do I answer your question? Yeah. And I think if you don't have, in the case of you don't have any like passion, you can get the opportunity get to you. I think that's good because I find my passion through the job. Yeah. So that's my perspective.
Yeah, that's very, very, very real and positive answer. Any other question? Yes.
So my question. Proposal. Oh, oh, okay. So yeah, okay. Let's get back. Okay. So yeah, my question is still related to this lady's question here. So yeah, so she said that somehow after you graduate, you just want to find a quick job, but somehow if you don't enjoy with your job, you want to resign. How about the resign culture here in Taiwan? Because back in my country, it's not a good culture. And how long do you think it needs for you to work in one company before you can resign?
For me, I expect myself to work at least 1 year, although I hate the job. Because on your resume, you can write
nightmare.
1 year. It's not months. So it will look better on your resume. So for me, I 要求 myself, I ask myself to stay for 1 year, at least 1 year. If I hate this job, if I hate this job and everything is not good, the environment is not good. But so if your case, if your situation is critical, then you need to leave. Yeah, if the company is really bad, don't stay for 1 year. Yeah.
Yes, immediately.
Yeah,
okay.
throw the paper.
If you just figure out you are doing money laundry, please. Just run, okay?
If the reason is just
don't
that,
mind the visa or something, go to police office.
If it's just purely because you don't like the job, then I think at least 1 year, or if it's unbearable, then 6 months.
Actually, I really want to pose this question. This question is not only for international students. Paula, about this question, do you have the answer? Paula is Paula is Taiwanese, but Paula is
mixed,
super Taiwanese, different kind, the evolved ones.
What you eat?
But I didn't concentrate.
He's asking about if you are not really you don't really feel fitting to the environments, and you feel like how long will it take for you to leave a job? It's more like this kind of question. How long do you think it's okay to stay and leave? Yeah.
Because my but I have the same answer as Shay, because my professor in my university, she told us in the classroom that if you want to have a good way or good path to go further in your career or in your job lives, you have to commit yourself in a job, especially for the first job, for 1 year. So I told me that if I cannot, but I think I stay in NCKU is because I find the passion here, so I stay here. and I am not really like to do work like administrative work, but I think if there is a little bit things in your career or in your job is you're interested in or you can get the passion in, I think there will be the elements that you can stay here and try to get
Get
deeper.
through 1 year. Yeah.
Yes.
Get through 1 year. At least 1 year.
陈璇, what is the shortest job you ever stayed? Shortest. 你待过最短的工作
It's my first job.
？1 year?
1 year.
Wow.
No, my third job in Taipei is 4 years now, so it's a long time to know the culture in company. Oh, but I have one.
Are you doing money laundry?
No. 建议叫什么
Suggestion.
Advice. Yes. Taiwan company, I think most of them is not going to train you slowly and wait for you to get the skill they want. They want you to work immediately, and you have to very fast. So you find a job in your major is very good. So I agree of them what they say. So if you want to learn a new skill or go into a new field, you need to. I think manage what the management training program is suitable for you, or maybe it's a good choice.
I think they are way too resilient. Okay, let me try another option. Okay, Alice, what is 你做过最短的工作 I think 2 days.
2 days?
Or longer, 3?
3 months. But that is also my first job in Taipei. But also the salary is not because the salary is not fit my expense. Because at first that is like a brand consulting company, and I think at that time I think maybe I can get many experience in that work job, but I found it's some 就是它有一些
something
Okay, for those who can understand what Alice said, you are qualified to work in Taiwan already. No, just kidding. Language is definitely one really big thing, okay? How about you two? You two just use Mandarin at work, right? 你们会讲到英文或越南文？
Yeah.
不会，完全不会。你们在永丰工作要讲，还是要用到？哦 ，OK， 三个语言交换用。
对 ，But for the question, I have tips.
Tips.
Yeah. In case of you really hate your first job, but it is not enough 1 year on CV, so you might like 一边找工作。You work in the company that you hate, but you can have a day off to interview to a B company, and then if they hire you, you can quit the job.
Yeah, that's exactly what Alice just mentioned. You know, it's about working. As I would say this is universal. It's not for international students or Taiwanese or the Taiwanese as international students. I think working is truly the expression of your life. Okay, you try to, as long as you try to get the life you want, you pay your efforts in working and gain your confidence and gain your assets, gain your personal growth. But that was in order to have a life, your life. Okay, so someone who can live in a really simple life, who doesn't need such income or salary or expense, and that will lead the person to just to use their time properly. But sometimes if your job kind of started to make you give up on your life, I would say that's one thing. If your job started to make you give up on your life, that sounds like suicidal. No, you started to give up on managing or really started really to have a life, then you have to start thinking about it. Okay, just don't give up on yourself. That's a sign from God. Yeah, so we actually have a few questions for all of you. And for these questions, I think they are the questions from the crowd. And we have the 3 options. You can get this emoji or this, okay? And also we have some participatory ones, so we need you to take out your phones. Yes, great. Okay, it's okay to take out your phones. Okay, so please choose your answer in 10 seconds. Okay, so for this, yes, please scan the AHA Slide QR code. So you're gonna join the quest, and once you started participating it, you will see the live results on the screen. Okay, so the first question. Okay, I'm going to make sure everybody's ready. Everybody ready? Please show the screen. No, you are not ready. Scan. Show your screen means you are ready. Ding, 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 ding. No idea? You have to come to the front. No? Okay, too shy. Okay. Okay, let's for. Yay, nice. Yay. Okay, a lot of love. Yeah. Lots of love. Okay, you just need to make sure, okay, you do everything from your hearts. A lot of love. Okay, let's start it to go through the 10 questions together. And if one of you got a very different sign with the other 3, you got to answer that question. Okay, don't look at each other. Don't look at each other. Okay, so the first one. Do you believe that working in Taiwan can provide a diverse cultural work environment? Yes or no? Diverse. Wow. 10, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. We still get some. Okay, maybe someone has the experience. That's the thing. That all of us in Taiwan as the community together, we need to help these 2 people, okay? Guys? Okay. Okay, let's go to the second question. Do you feel that working in Taiwan is helpful for expanding your international professional network? Ding, 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 ding. No way, you 4. Did you try not to answer the question so you could? Okay. Okay. Okay, so for the one, okay, because there's only one, so I really want to know how come, I mean, not how come, it's like, how you feel about this question and give us the reason. Is there, I didn't say it's a blind testing. Yeah? Okay. Yes. Sorry, I cannot hear you clearly. Can you repeat?
So I was saying like there are certain companies, right, where you can only find few international people. So it's not to expand your international professional network. It's not the same as working in company. But I agree that if you work in Taiwan, you can meet different people, and then you can expand your horizons or international professional.
But I just feel like sometimes within the company environment,
yes,
it's sometimes really close.
Yes. Because there are like few international people working there. It's not like they are going to be in the same department with you. So it's not that easy to get in there.
So is that the experience from yourself and also from the people? Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay. So does anyone has the experience? Kind of like, anyway, thank you for your feedback. I think that's a very good opinion. Okay, thank you. So let's jump to our third question. Are you satisfied with the salary level of working in Taiwan? Okay, let's go. Hey, hey. Hey. Okay, salary, satisfied, okay? Everybody, that's defined. Satisfied means you are happy. I mean, you yourself are happy with that. It doesn't really need to compare, or you don't need some kind of open data analysis. It's about satisfying. Are you happy with the life and the salary you get? Okay, so someone get a very different answer. Okay, Shay, okay. You're gonna answer this.
I'm just being grateful for what I have. Yeah, I know I can go.
I really want you to be part of our team. I also like to have a grateful partner. Maybe the second one, she won't be so grateful then. I don't want to be the second one.
Yeah, I'm just grateful. And the environment is good and it's healthy. So I know I can get a higher one, but maybe not now. Yeah. But I'm very satisfied with my current state. Yeah.
Yeah. You got a really strong mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Number 4. Do you think that working in Taiwan offer opportunities for personal growth and professional development? What? Sorry. Once again, 10 seconds. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, the IT guy. Oh, sorry, IT girl doesn't really agree. 换你回答。他觉得还好。I also like to use this one.
我这里用中文嘛。
你直接说。
先表达。
谁会帮你？
没有，有可能是因为这个是我第一份工作，所以我觉得就是可能如果你要找如果有一个环境跟 international 的一个环境的话，会比较对。其实因为我还没到其他的台湾的工作，所以我现在就觉得，现在是我现在的环境是 OK 这样子。对，然后其实因为我之前也是在马来西亚的，所以我是在马来西亚跟越南不是 sorry 也有在越南，对，马来西亚、越南跟台湾比较的话，我觉得就是说台湾是比较好，但是如果是说机会来说，我觉得是你要找对的。就是你要找真的是你，就是你专业是什么，你就这样子去找他，就是你刚进来的一家公司，他会对你比较好。对，那成长来说，如果你没有根据学习的话，我觉得他没有别的机会。对，但是我在其他的地方的话，就是他还有很多不同的方式来让你去觉得你更多的成长。我这样的觉得，是因为我已经在过马来西亚对我这样的想法。
Wow, it's a really difficult one. No, I already giving the assignment to you.
Okay, I'll translate. She has been working in Vietnam, Malaysia, and Taiwan, and compare with her experience, she thinks that, yeah, the environment is good in Taiwan, but the opportunity for her to explore and take up challenges is lesser than what she has been in Malaysia. And she felt that in Malaysia she has more opportunities to try something, and she can feel that, oh, I've grown a lot. I learned a lot from the process, and I can try different kind of things, correct? Malaysia, and she can learn another language as well, the Bahasa Malaysia. I think he will not go home.
No, I would say it's. I would say it wasn't really. It sounds like it wasn't really the comparison between countries. It's about the experience. That it sounds like you prefer the challenging. Okay, you don't really enjoy staying in the mega machine and playing the very tiny part of it. You rather to take up. You rather to stand up and also to face the challenge yourself. And that's one really good insight and reflection for yourself. Thank you. Okay, yeah, number 5. Okay, number 5. Nice. Do you believe that working the cultural experience and travel opportunities? Okay. Yes. Hey, you are not really happy. Okay. Okay. Where have you been? Huayuan Market, night market only.
Excuse me, but what means rich cultural experience?
Cultural experiences and travel opportunities to really to encounter the diverse culture, different kinds of. I mean, you're gonna. Maybe I should ask the question, the person who write this question. That's also my question too. Oh my God, I got 375 likes. Woohoo, yay. Okay, Alice, did you write this question? 好，那你说你想要问什么问题，让他回答。
除了工作以外，去玩的机会吗？Maybe because I working in the bank, you know. And multitask.
Multitask.
And I work night to.
You don't have time on weekends.
You don't have time for culture and travel lah.
Travel.
No, and 有可能是待太久。
哦，你很久了吗
？7年 7 years in Taiwan, so maybe I gain enough culture experience, right?
Okay, so that's kind of personal lah. Okay, so are we going to join the next one? Okay, 好 let's type your answers in 30 seconds. Okay, 他们4个等一下再回答。Okay, the first one. What are appealing aspects of working in Taiwan? Appealing. Okay, we got 30 seconds, so you can give your answers. What are the appealing aspects in Taiwan?
I met good people.
Good people. Good. Your turn.
哦，对啊，工作。
Come on.
Beside work, okay.
Whatever.
Keywords.
Democratic. And
Democratic.
Freedom. Yes.
Democracy. Nice. Culture? Okay.
I would say the labor policy.
Neighbor?
Labor policy.
Oh, labor policy. Okay, the labor policy. Nice. Okay, so we got the answer for happy. Oh, I like the answer. Okay, happy, knowledge, better opportunity, money, salary, more salary. Okay, and the salary. Okay, and multiculturalism, culture, friends, environments. Okay, so that's actually 2 aspects, people and money. Yeah, but I would say if you go to anywhere on this planet, you will meet exactly the same 2 aspects. Okay, so that's really fair. Okay, let's jump to the next one. What welfare benefits are you most concerned about while working in Taiwan? Yeah, you just mentioned about the labor policy. So you 4? From there, what is the welfare benefit you most concerned about while working?
Sorry about the low tax. And
compared to
compared to Vietnam or Singapore or Malaysia for foreigner.
Okay.
休假
休假 pay off days. Okay.
A great boss and colleague.
Do you have? Why? Well, yeah. What? Can you Insta your work?
Posting story.
Paula can. Paula does Insta all the time. LGBT friendly, yes, indeed. Shay?
I think NHI is insurance.
National Health Insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, 健保.
健保.
Right. That's really.
We don't have that in Malaysia, so
Okay.
we don't go to the hospital very often unless it's very serious. Like I almost died, then I go. Yeah. If it's just a flu, then I drink something, I sleep, then it's okay.
Okay. Okay. If you don't have the money, you cannot go there. You better die home. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So safety, friendly, holidays, payoff days, bonus, friendly, insurance, tax. There's a question for what benefits, and you answer other benefits. Excuse me, I'm going to contact your professor. Okay. Who answered this? Okay, retirement pension and healthcare, working hours, and Instagram. Why? Because you can use Instagram while working or something. I don't know. Okay. Whoever does that, I don't think he or she mean it. Okay. Anyways, thank you. Next one. In terms of working in Taiwan, which fields or industry would you most like to engage in?
Of course, for me, it's sports.
Sports.
Like sports.
Do you want to
media.
join the basketball team? Something like.
Yeah.
Really? Yongfeng actually has a basketball team, right? Yunbao. Yunbao 是永丰冠名的. You can actually contact them and also the 永丰.
也有女生。
你要打吗?
Girls.
Do you want to play or do you want to manage them?
Oh, so you meant manage?
No,
To
you
manage.
can also 打，只要 if you can.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I play until this day.
Really?
Yeah. The
So next
sports I
time
like
we should
is
have a
basketball.
sports meet up, and I won't show up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. 真的吗?
Yeah.
Okay, we will talk later. Okay, 太酷了. Next one.
I think it's the beauty.
Yeah, beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All about the beauty, about makeup, about the photos.
But how about F&B? How about hotel? How about boutique? Something like that?
Oh, sure. Because
lifestyle industry.
Yeah, lifestyle and leisure. Yes, it's
Luxury.
What I like.
What you mentioned, they call it lifestyle and luxury industry.
Oh, okay, that's great.
You can search for that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How about you two? Oh, culture and creative industries. Interesting. Okay, but you are in banking IT.
For me, of course, it's fintech.
Fintech.
Yeah.
Seriously. We really have someone who got their passion in fintech. Awesome. We need you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have healthcare, manufacturing. Okay. This one need to go for a typo. Yeah. It's a typo. Education, software, electric, consultant, arts, cosmetic, management, marketing. Actually, it's pretty diverse. So interesting. Okay. Please leave your interest. Okay. Whenever next time there's someone who come for a scouting, we will refer to you, especially the really special one. For example, someone is interested. Only one is interested in research. Who is going to continue the research career? Oh, nice. So you want to you mean research or actually to go for like a faculty position? Oh, you mean like RD? Oh, nice. So no one wants to teach anymore. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's okay. The university already has too many people. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we will have their answers, right? Okay, that's great. Okay, next one. Do you? Yeah, that's the last one. Okay, so are we going to open the floor? We will just leave time for you to really have a kind of a conversation with them in person. But we have something that we would like to tell everybody that RTDA Future, every year we have, for example, in this summer and the next semester, we have the Future Dynamic Program opening. Yeah, and Karina was our alumni for the 2022 and also to join the UN Youth Summit based on, there is another program called U-Troop Grant, right? U-Troop Fund. It's like you have certain things that meets, for example, she submitted the proposal to the UN SDG Youth Summit, and she was looking for the funding to support her to kind of to finish this journey. Yeah, so we were also welcoming. We also welcome you all to come to summit. Whenever you have something that you believe that's worth investing, Bank Sinopac and also the RTDA Future will be your sponsor, okay? And the final thing is that by the end, usually by the the next semester, we will have the scholarship position open for application. And please just pay attention to the RTDA Future, all the emails and also the message that we send out, including on the social, on IG. And so please follow. You can follow us on Insta and Facebook. And also we open this specifically line community for you, okay, for the international community among campus. And definitely, if you have something utility in need, go for shade. We don't, but if you feel like it's related to your future, okay, just come to us and just feel free to contact us for more. For example, you would like to book the space. That will be the minimum request, okay. But beyond this, we are happy to help. One sentence or one final words for everybody to conclude the day.
Actually, I think through sharing with you guys, I get to know of myself a little bit more, and I think this event is quite beneficial to everyone who wish to stay in Taiwan or maybe to your home country. Or one sentence, right? I am happy today to share. I hope that you guys can reach out to your surroundings, because I just thought that I just remembered that how I get my job in NCKU is through my teacher in my previous school, in my university. She's in the OIA, Office of International Affairs, and she's like my mother in Taiwan. And I get to know of this vacancy through her. So that is how I got my job. So connection is really important. So don't close yourself in your dorm or restrict yourself from talking to anyone, like your professors, your advisors, any teacher. Although she or he is not your advisor, you can talk to him or her, build the relationship, because you won't know that one day that your opportunity comes from them. Yeah, I just remembered this memory, how I got my job is through that person. Yeah, so get to know more of your surroundings. Don't just restrict yourself from socializing. Although you're an introvert, I still think that you can make friends, good friends. Yeah, this is quite important.
Or make
Yeah.
professional connections.
I'm more to the social one.
Okay, thanks to all of you stay here until now, okay? I believe that everyone deserves a better future, no matter it's in Taiwan or other country. So it's come down to the accumulation of choice and determination. So as long as you're willing, all of you can be established in Taiwan. So keep growing, believe in yourself, and we are believing in you, okay?
Thank you. I want to say to everyone, you one day when you living Taiwan, you maybe you will think why you come to Taiwan. The reason you think the reason why you come to Taiwan. So then you will consider now you live in Taiwan. Now where is the next step you go? Then you go there. What you can do? Because my experience, I live in Vietnam. I live Malaysia. Then I come to Taiwan. Yeah. So maybe I think I don't leave Taiwan.
You will leave Taiwan later.
Yeah, I think I love Taiwan environment and working. But I will maybe I will try more challenge my. I think so. 5 years.
I think what she tried to say is she won't stop. If the calling just come next time, and that calling came from Israel, she will go. Yeah? Yeah.
Thank you for staying until now, right? And I hope you guys find out what you like and find your passion in Taiwan to develop your career path and become a professional one, which you really want to be. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, as everybody say, okay, for example, someone asked me whether I'm here, why I'm here, and how come I didn't really pursue the opportunities of going overseas. And apparently, you guys are the reason I'm here. Yeah, and that's for true. Yeah, okay, so enjoy the time staying in Taiwan, and we hope you well. Okay, thank you.